is launch day for Remedy's Control. So far, first impressions are out of this world. Ray tracing technology and the PC options are fantastic. Straight away when you start it up in the Epic Store, you are greeted with this screen. Do you want to play Control with DirectX 12 or DirectX 11? Alright, so here we are. So far, this is what the state of ray tracing in Control is. So this is everything maximum on the 2080 Ti. My frame rate counter is telling me I'm getting 20 frames a second. This is everything maxed out. So the sad reality is frame rate and ray tracing are still not going to get you what you want. Just like Metro. Sure, it looks beautiful, and there's many customization options. So saying that, let's try some things. So right now it says 25 frames a second, and as you can see, not much is going on. It's a hallway with some lighting. So while we're here, what I'm going to do, display. So let's see what we can do to improve things. Let's turn ray tracing down to medium. What are we getting now? 28 frames, 31 frames. So we're at console settings pretty much with ray tracing. Not ideal, but this is what we're looking at. A lot is going on in this scene. So, let's try MSA off. Global Affections medium. Alright, so we're slowly grabbing some frames back. We're up to 30, 32. Still not ideal. I've heard the implementation of DLSS in this is really good compared to Metro. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try something completely different. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn back up to high, ray tracing. And let's see what happens. Okay, we're up in the 36 range. Still not ideal, but playable. And as you can see, the quality did not drop that much. DLSS implementation in this is actually quite outstanding. Very playable. Yeah, that looks like it's poison. Yes, it is. Stunning game. Now, let's try ray tracing completely off. Sacrilege. But a lot of people do not have RTX cards, and this is reality. We obviously don't need that. Alright, let's see what happens. Without ray tracing, on a 2080 Ti, I'm now up to 41 frames. Without ray tracing, that's ultra. God, this game is demanding. Oh, we're getting up to 45, back in that hallway scene that we first started. We're up to 45, let's go for the 50. 60 FPS is off the table, even without ray tracing. Well, first impressions are, it's demanding as all hell. But I knew that was going to be the case. And it is day one, but this is with the NVIDIA update, so tweaking is still required, unfortunately. Ray tracing is just too demanding. But enough tweaking, and you can get the settings you want. Sure, you can probably have ray tracing on medium, everything down to high, and be able to get 60 FPS. But at that point, you're like, what's the point? The whole point of this game is to see the ray tracing implementation. And do we really want ray tracing on at 30? Not really. I'd prefer ray tracing off at 60, to be honest. Might not look as pretty, but I want a good gameplay, fluent experience. Like, this is 43 frames. Ray tracing off. More testing required, I think. Why RTX? Why? Why can't you just do ray tracing at 60 now? Why? Why?
You shut up!
Okay, so we know ray tracing is going to get better over time. It's all about little steps. So this is looking amazing, and the options compared to previous RTX titles with ray tracing are really above and beyond. Sure, performance is still a killer, but again, with updates, more things coming, it will get better. Hope you've enjoyed watching my content today, and I'll continue to cover this game for as long as I can because I'm really interested with the updates and what's coming next from NVIDIA.